Might get struck. Who knows?
I see the crystal raindrops fall, and the beauty of it all when the sun comes shining through to make those rainbows in my mind. When I think of you sometime, and I want to spend some time with you, just the two of us. We can make it if we try, just the two of us. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Building castles in the sky, just the two of us. You and I.
Alexa, stop. I feel kind of bad because I told her to play elevator music, and I'm like, I like that song. Is that now an elevator song? That's a damn shame. Y'all, I'm just now pretty much waking up. I know, it's pretty sad. Go write it down in your books or whatever that you do. I finally got a much needed sleep. I don't know. I've got to stop that. Maybe I should listen to my doctor's orders and start knocking myself out at night. Then I have really vivid dreams. I rarely dream. When I do, though, I have some magnificent dreams. I should keep a dream journal. And or try to like animate my dreams, because one was one of the weirdest dreams I'd ever had. Anyway, I won't go into that because you hear somebody else's dreams and you never do it justice, right? I don't know if anybody's ever successfully recreated a dream sequence, even their own. How would anybody know? Because nobody could visit it. Anywho, I'm out of milk, but I have creamer, but I didn't want coffee. It's going to be a day. It's trash day. I think the road is done today. It's going to be hot, but not as hot. Like, it's still going to get up in the mid to upper 90s, but yesterday it was like, 105 here? My spiel. All right, so this is a 420 friendly stream. This is not a children-friendly channel at all. This show's not for children. I did just put the link. It's an open panel. Feel free to jump on. In all due respect. I don't know what a quick disclaimer for that would even be. Like, be a human. If you don't, be a fucking human, not an animal. If you decide to jump on, I'm not held responsible for what anyone else comes on here and says that I'm not totally engrossed in. Holy fuck. People are really going over the edge. And then I had to wake up. My phone died. My phone died in my sleep. So then I wake up and I'm all of these messages. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about fake fucks. Most importantly. And how would I put that? I don't know. What is that song? Alexa, play Keep On Rolling with the Flow.
Shuffling Rolling with the Flow and similar songs on Amazon Music.
Y'all remember this one?
Once was a thought inside my head. Before I reached 30, I'd be dead. But somehow on and on I go. I keep
keep on rolling with the flow.
Folks said that I would change my mind.
Let's stop.
So I can learn. Did I stop the device you expected?
Good God. Yeah, you did good, Alexa. Go the fuck off. I like cussing at Alexa. It's safe. It's a safe thing to do. Oh, man. All right. So this is my smoke hour. This is smoke 420 friendly. Smoke them up, whatever. I might start just putting the subs thing in my chat. Like, what did I do today just to be silly? Like 7 days? Maybe I'll do a month or like years. It might, like, I don't know. Maybe cure a few things, maybe prevent a few things. And heaven knows we all like prevention, don't we? Hell yes, we do. Hell yes, we do. All right, so what a long, strange trip it's been. That's a good song too, isn't it? I'm still collecting myself. I feel like taking a whole new direction today. Excuse me. I wish it weren't so hot. What is the date? Fuck. It's horrible. Horrible thing to do to anybody, isn't it? My. All my messages blowing up today. I don't give a flying fuck. People, I don't care. I know we hear that from the other ones who say they don't care, but they sure spend a lot of energy doing what they did. Man. I really am not even going to think about it. Or try not to anyways, because I've got other things, pressing things to do. One is my what is she, 10 pounds, 15 pound princess boss? Fucking Chihuahua rules my life. Maybe that's not a bad thing. I mean, better than like some of these other people, like politicians, like what is it? I don't know. I read what was it, yesterday or the day before, that the headline was North Korea fires missile towards Japan or whatever. And I'm like, what in the holy fuck? Like, I know they usually fire around there, but I thought they're not supposed to fire like in that direction and everybody's just like, oh, well, I heard somebody say something on YouTube or something. And what are they supposed to do? What can they do or say anyway? So never get up, never become hopeless. Somebody sent me a very nice, a little one of those short videos from what is it, Shimaguru. He's one of my favorites. I should learn how to say his name correctly out of respect, because he's a pretty respectable dude. He reminds me of somebody, actually, of my husband. I guess I'm supposed to play the part, aren't I? Yeah. I can do that. Done that my whole life. Maybe. I can do it. I'm capable of doing it. I don't know how many people live for themselves. Trying to live shit that ain't real. Yeah, okay. They're the good people. Got it. Of course, because who knows better than the good people who the good people are? Duh. What else is going on? I'm trying to think. We'll go take a look. We'll go take a gander. Oh, yeah, the Long Island serial killer. There was also a recent rumor that there was a serial killer in Dallas, but come to find out it was a lie. it was started as, I'm sure there is. Okay. A lot of people don't want to realize that either. You don't need the police to tell you if there's a serial killer. Trust me, they're out there. Anyway, the one in Dallas was made up, but the one in Long Island, I'm going to have to look. Somebody had sent that to me. Thank you very much. Excuse me, this morning. Is that the one where the women have been, there was one woman at least who went and knocked on a door. I don't know. We'll go do some reading as soon as I smoke this bowl. I'm dragging my feet. I woke up, got out of bed. I still haven't done anything with my bananas, and I'm out of milk. Thinking out loud here. Out on the prairie. But I think I'm going to have company. Maybe I'll go back to my other life, because I'm so poor. I'm so, all of these things. I'm just downtrodden. Dang me. Oh, wait. I wonder if I played that song. I haven't heard that song in a long time. What is the name of it? Alexa, play They Ought to Take a Rope and Hang Me. Alexa, play They Ought to Take a Rope and Hang Me.
I'm having trouble hearing. Can you say that again?
What's that song, y'all?
That was Rollin' with the Flow from Charlie Rich. 16 Biggest Hits by Charlie Rich.
I don't care. Alexa, play that song, They Ought to Take a Rope and Hang Me. She fucking hung up, man. She was like, fuck that. Y'all know it. Was it on Hee Haw? Dang me. Dang me. They ought to take a rope and hang me. Hang me from the highest tree. Woman, would you weep for me? Anyway, it's one of those days. We're going to go look here in just a minute. So there was a serial killer, I believe, on Long Island, right? Oh, for fuck's sakes. While I'm smoking this, I'll go make sure that whatever I got myself into on my own internets is okay to share with you people. With the people. The people who forget who the people are. All right. Looks like it's safe. The water's fine. Come on in. Hey, I'm kind of liking this. Let me see. I don't know. I've had a lot on my mind. Sometimes, I need to quit talking about shit and just fucking do it. That's what I need to do. Oh, yeah, there was some other things, too. There's a very interesting thread. I was going to put it on my community tab, but quite frankly, I don't know what to think about it all. I don't know. I'm one who thinks out loud. No, about this one, do I want to think out loud? No, I don't. And especially publicly. No, I don't think I do. I think that some people don't need the, what do you call it? Acknowledgement. They don't even need to be acknowledged. They're that gross. What is this? Fort Myers couple indicted for 3.4 million COVID relief fraud scheme. Well, what do you know? They're coming up. They're finding all them, aren't they? Nobody seems to say much about that either. Yeah, these are people who took money from people who were down and out during a pandemic. I would like to know more about them. I would like to know what kind of people they are. Do they have a name? Everybody else is what? Poor, mentally ill, fat, ugly. What are those people called? What are they called? How about those robocallers, or how about those credit card scam people? I don't know. Sometimes it takes us a lot of, I don't know. Takes us a long trip around. to be thankful for what we had in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Thinking out loud again. Here we go. Former Virginia police officer pleads guilty to civil rights offense for sexually assaulting minor victim. Let's go ahead and retweet that right now with Sound of Freedom. Freedom! Wait. Oh, yeah, and let's put some pizza on it. Sound of. You'll notice it's spelled it's spelled wrong like 2 or 3 different ways. Sound of Freedom. Sound of Whiskey. Who has that trending? Sound of Whiskey. Come on, y'all. Hold on. Do you reckon he wanted that there adrenochrome? I think he may have. Sound of Freedom. I'm going to go with this one. But I will tell you, there are several. And that's the thing, too, for those who don't live in the U.S. If you live in the U.S. and you come to the South and you want to get a good deal on something, you just learn their way of saying it. And type that in. Like, say, if you're looking for a dresser or a chest of drawers, then you just write Chester drawers. And then you'll get a good price because you're getting somebody who really don't even know how to pronounce what it is they're trying to sell. And your chances on getting a pretty good deal are pretty good. Let's do something. Let's do Pizzagate. Get the pizza people on this immediately. We got a pizza problem on Twitter. Hey, what? I've noticed some people have been missing. I think maybe they abandoned their mission. I don't know though. For a fact, what it even was to begin with. Put some pizza on that baby. Surely somebody's going to pick that up and be shocked and appalled that it happened. But well, who knows? Back their fucking blue fucking whatever. Thirteen. Lucky number 13. Let's get back to the news. I've noticed a lot of people on the left don't like this Jim Stewartson. And I've noticed, I tried to like them. I tried to like their publication or whatever. Isn't he being sued? Is he being sued by General Flynn right now? I still peek in on him and I'm still tempted to share his stuff, but whenever I watched their show, he just seemed very angry to me. And maybe he's just angry. But it wasn't like a righteous anger. It was like I don't know how to explain it. And then that guy that they call Hi-Fi or something, I don't know. They just seem like they're not genuine. And of course, anybody who tells the news isn't necessarily going to be a genuine person, but I don't know, something in my gut just told me stay away from him. Nothing bad intended. In which I did find out it was one of his tweets that had, what do they call it? One of his little what do they call it on Twitter? Is it called Spaces or something? But it's based, podcast, Twittercast or something. Anyways, I went in there and there's Pam Hemphill, if I'm correct, Pam Hemphill and Joe Flynn. And is Bad Kitty, is that General Flynn's wife? I mean, has it come to that close to touching the mainstream society? Maybe it has. Oh, well, it wouldn't surprise me. But it would be like, whoa, pay attention, pay attention. It would be like that. Hope y'all are having a good day. Sorry. Alexa, what time is it in Lahore?
In Lahore, it's 1:15 a.m.
See, this is a time when my baby's sleeping. Good Lord. You know what? It's just, it's not easy to be ourselves, right? It's not easy to be me. I'm sure everybody else feels the same in some aspect, right? Because really, I mean, life itself, it ain't so easy. Even for like really wealthy people, like, oh my God, it's painful. I've been around many. Just, trying to get breakfast together sometimes for those people is so painful because they all whine. They get up, they're grumpy, and they're like, I don't really want cereal, Ma. Like, it's a very hard thing to hear. What some people's immediate problems are. Anyways, it was nice living the life. You know what? And that's an everyday thing, right? You never know what's going to happen. You never can tell. I remember that lady I worked for because I lived with her for a while too, like because we became best friends. It is to a certain degree. Anyway, she was a trip. She lived off the first hole on golfing community inside of Dallas. And her backyard was like right there, right? And she was drunk like most of the time, and ornery and funny and just something, I don't know. I was always the one that was like, oh man, you can't be doing that. They had this little pond, how they, with the fountain and all that, right? Uppity community. She gets drunk one night. She decides she's gonna take her little blow up thing out there. And which is so stupid anyways. I mean, it's not even funny, okay? Even if somebody was like, oh, I'll do it for a YouTube video or something, No, absolutely not. There are poisonous snakes out there. Anyway, she gets out there. The homeowner association's out there. They got flashlights out. The police come. And she's just hollering, I pay my bills, don't I? Don't I pay my bills? Oh, sometimes people just like to, have a little fun or something. I don't know what she was thinking, but anyways, no, everybody kind of knew, hey man, that's just how she gets sometimes. And a lot of people do. I don't know where I was going with that, but it's just life, you know what I mean? Thinking about the different ways of life, because sometimes people think, oh, if I only have money, I'd be happy or something, but that's not the case. Because although I thought it was funny or whatever, I can guarantee you that her children did not, who were, at the age of dating and whatnot, young adults. I can assure you they did not. And I can assure you going to, what was it, Green Hill the next day, or the local school or whatever, private school, which is in their private community. I can assure you they did not think it was funny in any way. And so it's perspective, right? And anyway, I just think that I'm still stretching. That's how early it is for me. And I know it's late, but it's Friday. It's Juma. The level of psychosis, and I didn't even know this till I got up today, which is it still? I mean, it was this afternoon. It wasn't even in the morning. I've got messages and stuff, and it's like, guess what? I don't care. But really, not that many messages to keep to be. I'm still assessing it here. Really, wasn't that many messages. It was more messages. Yeah, we're supposed to look up the Long Island serial killer. That's some depressing stuff, because if it's the guy I think it is, wasn't he getting like Craigslist women off of there, and then didn't a lady go to somebody's door and beg? She did. There was a woman who was running away from him. Let's look it up. Good Lord. And didn't so let me find out. Wish somebody would chat and just tell me, because I did look at that Agenda Free TV. They're covering it right now. Long Island. Isn't it trending? Do I have the wrong place? I thought yeah, here it is. Update. It's unclear what led to a break in the case after 13 years, but the New York Post reported that Rex Hillerman was arrested after being matched via DNA. New York City architect. Oh, wow. So it's somebody of fame or something? I don't know, but remember, the reason why that stays in my heart is because, if I'm correct, one of his victims went and was begging somebody to let her in, and they wouldn't let her in, and then she was never seen again. So suspected to be like one of his. Holy fuck, what is this? Another body found hours before arrest in Long Island serial killer case, Gilgo Beach murders. Wow. My apologies for not being I don't know. I need to quit that too. This is YouTube. I'll be trying to be all, like, this is what I'm doing at this very moment. I do need to be brave and get a studio, but I'm telling you what, my ideas for a studio, I took some pictures of our a video of our studio in Dallas. Anyway, our studio also has like a work part where like all the signs and stuff are made. Fabrication. Let's get back to the story. I veered off because it's so, unbelievable. Because this guy has been, like, they've been finding bodies for years of these young women. Okay, so let's just go look for the facts. Get out of my memory and into what's going on here. Another body found hours before arrest in Long Island serial killer case. So they're actually putting his name on it. Gilgo. Oh, that's the name of the beach. Gilgo Beach murders. Who is he? Will Daily Beast let me look at it, or is it behind a paywall? Oh my god. He's a fucking monster. People are out there who have no feelings and are just fucking whatever. Get off on it or whatever, hurting people. Be about it. Do it. Do it. Is it going to even come up? I guess I could start closing some of these things down. Maybe get more focused in the future. Maybe not. Who knows? It's not even opening. Let's try it again. Oh no, we're going to get back to Robert Davis soon. I need to, click what we're not going to get back to, but someday we've got to get back to him because he's a lot of things in me. Oh, it might let us see it. Let's see. I'll just turn off my ad blocker and then we'll be safe. Either way, maybe not. Trying to get it better. Here we go. Get rid of that. Let's have a look-see. Billy Baldwin, accused Gilgo Beach serial killer, was my high school classmate. This is going to be like the creepiest fucking creep. Oh my God. Is that a seersucker suit? That alone. Ugh. Alec Baldwin. What? Alec Baldwin's brother, Billy Baldwin, could not believe the name of the person he saw arrested on Friday in connection to Long Island's infamous Gilgo Beach serial killings. Baldwin said Rex Herman, who allegedly murdered 4 women 13 years ago, used to attend Berner High School, the same high school he and Alec Baldwin attended. Wow. Woke up this morning to learn that you're going to have to wait, dude, because I had enough of you. Excuse me. Baldwin said Rex Arman, who allegedly murdered 4 women 13 years ago, used to attend Berner High School, the same high school he and Alec Baldwin attended. Woke up this morning to learn that Gilgo Beach serial killer suspect was my high school classmate, Rex Herman. I'm probably butchering the name, I know. And I don't care because he's a creep. Baldwin tweeted. He said Herman graduated in the class of 1981 and Long Island community of Massapequa. That's well known, isn't it? Is in shock over the mind-boggling news. The New York Post reported Herman was identified after being matched via DNA. 23andMe strikes again. Strikes again? Question mark. Matched by DNA, Baldwin wrote. My God, he looks just like his brother, don't he? Billy Baldwin woke up this morning to learn that the Gilgo Beach serial killer suspect was my high school classmate, Rex Herman. Massapequa. Ugh. How absolutely. Oh my. Okay, so this is the guy. Come on. Why'd they put this other guy up here? And look at his. Right here is something's not right here either. Come on, man. They have enough money they can pay somebody to put their clothes on them. Why do that? Woke up this morning to learn. Okay, we already read that. Married, 2 kids, architect, average guy, quiet family man. Oh, another family man. Well, what do you know? Mind boggling. Massapequa is in shock. Yeah. Please, somebody call the Sound of Freedom dude. Get him on it. Sure he cares. Absolutely horrid. When we have women being hunted here just for sport. Because it's men too. But I'm just saying it's on a level of fucking craziness. I'm not supposed to talk about that. Upsets people. That's right. This is very bizarre, the day and age that we're in. Actually, you know what? Just why don't I just make a disclaimer, put a little banner on, and say, and I'll just talk about whatever I want to talk about, and then just put a disclaimer saying that I'm probably talking about what I'm not allowed to, and do whatever the fuck these people think they're going to do to stop it. Here's the dude, and again, what's enclosed? Because look at him. I mean, fuck, man. Reminds me of somebody else. Sure does. Mm-hmm. They always go for the easy ones, you know. Somebody needing money, somebody mentally ill, or whatever. And then suddenly they don't like those people when they're like, but at first they care about them. The whole classic narcissistic whatever model. Anyways, feds warn Trump employee of possible classified documents. Okay, that's another story. So that's the end of the story? No, it ain't. It has to be all over. That's what I woke up to. Of course, I woke up very late. But regardless, so I wonder what is where's the news? Excuse me. What's happening? George Will Skills Challenge, Andrew Tate. God, this is all over. Here's New York Post. Gilgo Beach serial killing suspect in police custody. I'd like to give more of a background to it for people who might be not familiar with it. I was going to say in another country, but just not familiar with it because Gilgo Beach serial custody on ID'd architect and married dad of 2. Come on. This is what it's like to be poor. You have to disable your ad blocker. I'm not even kidding. Let's see. There it is. That thing is in my way. I hate that thing. I'm just going to put hide on it. Hope it don't do something. Oh my God. This is going to be all over the place. Maybe I should just go for the headlines, right? Like some of these channels do. Plug it in there. And you know what? If somebody can cover it, in a good way, but again, it's already being covered. And then to steal another publication, I'll show it, but I'll try not to fucking hog it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no honor amongst journalists. And do I dare even use the word journalist? Damn it. Okay, so this is going to be, oh, wow. So they met, of all things. Come on, man. You talk about a mind warp. So the DNA was found on a pizza box. This is the New York Post, and it's dated July 14th, 2023. Wow. A suspected serial killer has been arrested over the notorious Gilgo Beach murders in Long Island, the Post can confirm. What's this? They're going to show the perp walk? There it is. There it is. There's the shot, y'all. Looks like it's the 70s, don't it? Let me go check on you. God only knows I'm probably muted or something. Holy hell. They got the. Why is he. I want to see a few other perp walks, that sheriff and stuff. Why do they get hidden? This guy definitely, we want to see it. Look at this. That's a fucking monster, man. That's a fucking monster. Brought down by a pizza. You dumb fuck. The lifelong subordinate remained emotionless in court. Well, of course, he's a fucking animal. Let's see. Oh, he's married. He's a family man. Family man. That's another family man. Rex Heuermann is a married father of two, a New York City architect, as well as a former classmate of Hollywood actor Billy Baldwin, which we talked about. What the fuck are these family men doing? And said he was born and raised on Long Island. In an interview posted to YouTube channel, hold on, we'll see something realty. Bonjour Realty, I think it was. Let's see, because somebody might want to try to find it. Let's back it way up. What? The prime suspect in a fourth killing. Let's move it up so y'all can see it. Bonjour Realty. So a real estate company. Oh, he's an architect. So I wonder what that. So there's an interview on that channel for anyone who's wanting to go in depth. Holy hell. I want to get to the part. So they say they found another body. I wonder if this is the same one where that woman was begging somebody to open their door. And that person did not open their door. And that poor woman was, I think she was found, but she was never seen. And then they found her body. The father of two was arrested Thursday after cops had staked out his home on First Avenue in Massapequa Park, Long Island, and office in Midtown Manhattan. His arrest is tied to the so-called Gilgo Four, women found wrapped in burlap within days of each other in late 2010, and not the other six who were later eyed as possibly being connected, the source said. Heuermann appeared in court Friday afternoon and pled not guilty to 3 counts of first-degree murder and other charges related to the deaths of 3 women over 10 years ago. The lifelong subordinate, who was emotionless in court, was also named the prime suspect in a 4th killing. Look at this. It's a fucking monster. Reminds me of one that's running around now. Just a lot of gross things happening. Charges carry multiple life sentences. You can't kill them enough times. Oh, here's the pizza box. This fucking monster. He's also a litter bug, probably. Rex Heuermann was busted after DNA from the hair of victim Megan Waterman matched that of his. I want to take her name. Here's the Associated Press while I'm over here. I'm going to go ahead and put that link. I am going to put that link. Did I already put it on my community tab? I think, I did over on Sugar Taco channel. I'm going to put it on this one too. Damn, this is one that's going to be one to watch. Oh yeah, my thumbnail. I made the show like, I don't know what I did. I was stoned. last night for a fact. Oh, wait. Why did I do it this way? Let's just get out of that one. Wow. Excuse me. All right. Let's close these other things down. That one. Yeah, let's close that down. Wow. The discarded pizza box. So he did put it in in the trash, I guess. Slob. Come on, man. It's a fucking monster. I'd like to know when they catch these people, did they ever sit on a grand jury? Did they ever sit on a jury anywhere for any fucking thing judging somebody else? I'd really like to know. Rex Herman, 59, was arrested. Okay. Look at this little quaint little neighborhood. State troopers. They probably saved my life a time or two. Suffolk County Police, New York State Police, and Nassau County Police were seen investigating Herman's home in Massapequa Park, New York. Ahead of his court appearance, a bail application revealed several shocking details about his crimes. Cell phone bills linked to Herman revealed that he used a burner phone to meet up with 3 of the 4 victims. He was also linked to one of the cell phones on a surveillance video that showed him purchasing the device at a store in Midtown Manhattan. He hunted these women. A burner phone allegedly used by Herman placed a menacing call to victim Melissa Barthelme's relative after her death. Herman's wife was traveling out of state during the murders of Bartholomew, Megan Waterman, and Amber Lynn Costello. I want their names. I've heard many disturbing things in the past 24 hours. Many disturbing things. Records obtained from Tinder revealed the burner phone was linked to a fictitious account for Andrew Roberts, using an email that Herman also accessed from his personal cell phone. Selfies that appeared to have been taken by Herman were sent to solicit sex on the email account associated with his dating profile. 2 of the burner cell phones were used extensively between 2021 and 2023 to contact sex workers and massage parlors. An email address linked to one of the burner phones was used to conduct thousands of searches related to sex workers, CP, and sadistic, torture-related sex acts such as girl begging. Wow. This is very scary because you know what? Where I've seen this before, it's so bad I can't even read it on YouTube. I probably get a strike. Wow. And that ties to a lot of the abuse that a lot of people get, the mindset. It's disgusting. Numerous searches about the Gilgo Beach murders were also linked to the email address associated with the burner phone. This is a pretty good article. It breaks it down in this part. I'm going to go ahead and copy this. Let's see where we're at. Actually, we can't really share things on our community post so easily. I mean, in community tab on our channels, because you got to take a little picture or whatever. Anyway, I want to put it in my Discord. It's all over the place, y'all. And I put that. This is live. I think it's going right now. It looks like so. That's on my community tab. My feelings aren't hurt if you leave or whatever, because I'm just rambling as I'm reading it for the very first time. Right here on Tacos, Cults, and Cats, you're hearing it. Wow, that's probably what well, do I want to look at it? I don't know. So it does feel good though that he's found, and it's like holy fuck, and it shapes reality, because it's like these people are out there. And I'll tell you what, it's the ones who would act on it or whatever, they just don't got their shit together enough to do it, are fucking scary. Fucking weirdos. Anyway, where are we at? Almost at an hour. Vel. That is enough to absorb right there, isn't it? And I had forgot to. Today is Friday. I haven't taken my medicine. Do I need to tell you what I'm taking? I am actually taking my vitamin. I will thank James D for that. Sometimes we have to badger each other, don't we? In life. Take your vitamins, folks. And for mental health, the B vitamins, I ran out of them, and I don't know, I've just been lazy and not getting them, but I do know that I feel more clear with the B12 complex. I'm getting that B12 shot. And again, our vitamins, those charts were made, like your daily allowances and all those, who decides that? That data was made so long ago. Anyways, it's worth looking into. And yeah, B12 and then your vitamin D. Like you can't get enough, really. I mean, anyway, that's for another time. And I'm not a doctor, so whatever. Go search it if you care. But again, why make it complicated? These one-a-day ones or whatever, at least you're getting something, right? Do something. That's what I tell myself. Don't get lost in the sauce or analysis paralysis. Or just go hang out with the mentally healthy folks, because they are doing all kinds of healthy things. And, take that route. Because, for fuck's sakes, I don't buy into it. Anyway, that's what's happening in my life. This is my channel on YouTube, and it's really all it is. It's all it is. Nothing more and nothing less. For those of you who like to listen to the ramblings or whatever, I will be maybe trying to go to more listenable, but I don't know. Because it would take being constructive. Can I do it? Yes. Is it worth it? Because I just do figure what I enjoy. And for listenable, I think I'm taking it to, again, analysis paralysis, because really, with today's podcasts, they don't need to be edited. So I keep having this in my mind where I want to take out the ums and the spaces, right, and whatever. But a lot of people don't care these days. They just want to listen and do what they're doing and get some kind of information or whatever. Excuse me. I don't know. This show itself was kind of listenable, I suppose. Should I actually get constructive? That could be scary because I can excel if I decide to. But I'm putting that in other areas such as my real life and real world as much as possible. Because this place has become a monster of its own. And taking myself out of the picture, let's just say social media itself. Because they're doing some crackdowns, aren't they? On a lot of things. I've been. Oh yeah, there was another tweet. I think my Twitter's not. My tweets aren't locked, are they? I don't know. There's been some really weird stuff coming out, hasn't there been? And it's happening. It's happening. It's happening again, y'all. And hey, nobody likes the messenger, okay? And what I would say to the other messengers out here, because isn't that basically what YouTubers do, is they've got a message, right? I just had it too. I would just say, you know, sometimes the story just it hasn't happened yet. So you got to wait for it to happen. Just wait for it to happen. You know, okay, let's take for instance what I'm trying to say here is like the Nibiru, right? And the doomsday, and they'll put a date or whatever, rather than just waiting for it to happen or whatever. Actually believing that they can figure those things out amazes me. They live in another reality. Just know that they live in another reality. Just like this monster that we're finding out about today, which has haunted many people for many years. I mean, that poor woman was begging somebody just to open their door. You know? Fucking scary. Scary stuff. Anyways, thanks for watching. For those of you who do watch and listen to my ramblings, for whatever reason, even if you're a hater, thanks, man. Thank you. Because, anyway, it's very bizarre how, well, it's come down to this and it hits home in a lot of ways. I'll just put it that way. Because there's a lot of people on those sites, and whether they don't, and they're our real life, I hate to say it, for lack of better terms, suicide trolls. And people like to laugh at it and, whatever. But there are people who enjoy hurting people. That is a fact. And being in their space, I don't know. Is there ever going to be a way to where people can be like evaluated a certain way? No, not really. And it's sad that our kids are coming up in this world. And the number of teachers and adults that are taking these positions, civil servants, religious leaders, or whatever. But people want to focus on Hollywood. It boggles my mind. It makes me mad, actually. It makes me mad. Because a lot of times we find out if they're not monsters themselves, then there's one that lived, 2 or 3 houses down or whatever, or at-risk kids, victims, whom, again, I don't know, maybe they were picking on their mom or something on the internet because she's, poor or what. People fucking suck. But sometimes they suck for who? Jesus. That's right. Because they're self-righteous. Absolutely self-righteous. Of course. I'm looking for something good to close with, but there pretty much isn't anything. And besides, this will be a listenable, so no need, right? Thanks for listening. Adios.